We've been looking for the next best bottle, and we came across Larceny Barrel Proof A124. Let's see how it stands up. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks, and we've got the A124 batch of Larceny. Larceny, which is the wheated bourbon mash bill from Heaven Hill. Normally, I'm not a big wheated bourbon fan, but everyone always loves this, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah, and last year, a couple of those batches made it pretty high on Fred Minnick's top 100, number 2 and number 3, I believe. I didn't think they were that good, but I guarantee this one's gonna be hard to find this year because of it.
It's a possibility. I don't know. They're never really all that hard to find around us. Obviously, we came across it. It's a $65 bottle around here, so that's what we paid. Out the door.
124.2 proof, is that right?
124.2 proof, 62.1% ABV. So this is a non-age stated bottle. I believe their website says it's a blend of 6 to 8 years, but they don't put that anywhere on the bottle. So really it could be any age. They're not looking for a certain age for this batch.
Per our usual, we scored this off screen. We spent some time with it. We had a couple different pours. So we're pouring it along with this review as we read what we wrote down, and we'll see if we can't pick a few more notes out of it while we're doing it with you guys. Previously, I wrote that it was on the nose. I wrote wow. It's sweet, it's funky, it's definitely a wheater. It's got that wheat funk, a little bit of an ethanol punch, and it's a pretty complex nose.
Yeah, I also wrote that it's very sweet. There's a lot of vanilla going on in this, like a lot of vanilla, but sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet is what I'm getting. Not a bad thing in my mind.
Yeah, and I scored it an 8 on aroma and an 8 on depth.
I also scored it an 8 on aroma and an 8 on depth, which is pretty dang good. It means we both really like this one.
At least we like how it smells. Cheers.
Cheers to you guys.
So that is viscous and syrupy. It's peppery, it's sugary. There's a hint of citrus in there with just the perfect amount of that wheat funk. Honestly, this probably could have been an Old Fitz. Like one of the younger Old Fitzes, like the 8-year.
I also am not someone that usually picks up citrus notes in whiskey, but this is one of the first that I did get an orange flavor on the palate, and I was very excited about that. But there's a lot of spice. It's the proof, a lot of sweetness. There's the char, there's caramel. I mean, it's got a whole lot going on.
For me, it wasn't specifically orange. It was more like maybe orange peel or lemon peel, that real intense, mildly bitterness that you get with it, but in a good way, not like bitter bad.
Well, yeah, I could go with, that orange you get in an old fashioned. It's the orange peel, the essence of the orange oils.
Yeah, so for me on the palate, I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8 for the feel. I gave it an 8 for the balance, and I gave it an 8 for the complexity. I'm liking this one quite a bit.
Me as well. Same score. This is doing quite well. So then the finish, I just said it's long and spicy.
Yeah, it's a sweet, lingering, long finish. It's spicy, not bitter. There's definitely some vanilla, some caramel, some toffee, and that like orange bitters. That kind of lingering on my tongue.
I did get a little bit of bitterness on the finish. It's more towards the beginning of the finish, but it's definitely, there is some bitterness back of my tongue, I feel and taste. So for me, I gave it a flavor of a 7 and a length of an 8.
I gave it a flavor of 8 and length of 8.
So then impression. I mean, it looks like an ordinary bottle. There's nothing flashy about this. It's high proof though. No stats other than that, but it's got a good proof, 124.2. So my impression was quite good. I said it was an 8. And then value, I gave it a 9 because it's $65 and it tastes amazing. Amazing.
So I also gave it an 8 on impression and a 9 on value. I feel like at $65, It's a steal. This is the best bottle we've tasted this year so far.
Which is crazy because both of us before this, we weren't even going to buy this bottle because we just don't drink Larceny. We're like, there's no point, no reason to get it. But here we are with another Larceny and loving it. I definitely recommend this bottle. That gave a total score of 80 for me.
I had an 81. Definitely the highest score this year.
Yeah. And you know what? I guess I'll probably be looking for the B batch when it comes out because we'll want to try that. As usual, we've got a giveaway for you guys. Enter this word in your comment and we will be giving out samples to winners in 1 week.
Maybe it was the low expectations for this bottle that made it so good for me. Maybe it's just really, really good.
I don't think it was the low expectations because we tried it, we rated it, and then we didn't believe it. So we waited another day, tried it again to see if we were crazy, and we still agreed with it. So there we go. It's a real rating. So thanks for watching. We hope to see you again soon, and cheers.
Cheers.